So, mate, 86-point win, was that close to as good as it gets for you on you could expect tonight?
Oh yeah, we certainly didn't expect that. We expected the result's great for us, but we expected a fierce contest, and our guys were up for it. And I was concerned because the opposition, we knew were going to come out with a point to prove, and I was really happy with our start, the way we attacked the contest and played our way. I mean, we got the result in the end, but the start was the most important thing.
Plenty of elements to like about the game tonight, the way you went about it. What pleased you the most?
I think most facets. I think our defence was really solid all night. Didn't let a lot through and worked in well together, and that's been a bit of a work in progress with some different personnel. I was also pleased the fact that we continue to try and build out or rebuild our midfield and play some guys in some slightly different roles, and they all performed really well tonight. And I thought Goldie really bounced back and was really influential, particularly early.
It's good to have Robbie Tarrant back, All-Australian. Scott Thompson, though, he statted almost like a midfielder tonight and took 15 marks.
Yeah, I think there's some great individual performances, but it's more the system that we're concerned about, and it's going to be one player might impact the stat sheet more than another from week to week. But Majak was fantastic, played his role really well. We're a much stiffer defence when Robbie Tarrant's there, that's for sure. But I was really happy with the way they all worked in together in defence.
Is that the response you were looking for after last week?
We weren't. We thought Melbourne were very good last week. I didn't review the game and think, gee, we were just pathetic. We competed. We were beaten by a better team on the day. But yeah, we certainly wanted a response, and we've still got heaps of things that we can improve on. But the effort was there last week. But we tidied up a few areas of our game, particularly around ball use, that hurt us last week. And even in the conditions tonight, that was much improved.
Guys like Billy Hartung and Jed Anderson, feels like they're really starting to come on and complement some of the top guys that have been around for a while?
Yeah, we're trying to give them the opportunity to play a significant role in our midfield, and I thought they were both influential tonight.
How do you rate Sean Higgins among AFL on-ballers?
Don't like to sort of compare them too much. I leave that to the guys who do their top 50s and all that sort of stuff. He's a really important part of our midfield. He complements some of our other hard and tough insiders, but I think he had 11 clearances tonight, 11 first possessions from stoppages, so he's a very complete player. We've always felt that ever since he set foot in our football club that he played a really important role for us. So he's great tonight. He's great on field for us every week, but he's even better off field as a leader as well.
The impact that you got out of Ben Brown and Jared Waite in the conditions tonight with a bit of rain and the wind, was that surprising you at all? You're confident that you've got the big men that can handle tough days like that? Yeah,
I think it's the next stage in Brownie's development. Wadey's always been a pretty tough opponent in all conditions because he's so versatile and he can get the ball multiple ways. He doesn't just rely on lead and mark, and Brownie is becoming a pretty complete player. I've said before that he defends better than people give him credit for, and everyone sees what he does well, but he's now finding multiple ways to get the ball, to be influential in all conditions. Now, there probably would have been a time a couple of years ago where we might have left him out just purely because it wasn't a day for 200 centimetre forwards, but he's impacting regardless of the conditions now.
He seemed to sort of pop up in different spots on the field as well. Do you give him free rein as such? Or? Yeah,
we're just trying to work on our flexibility forward. So we're playing some different guys a bit deeper at times, and he's just such a good contested mark that it's nice when he's marking it and kicking goals in the forward 50, but it's also pretty handy when he can give you a pressured kick out of defence and steady you up and start the next foray forward. So yeah, he's like all the good players. You'd like to have two or three of them.
Does it concern you at all that you got beaten by Carlton at the centre clearances?
No.
Why not?
Well, because you can't win everything. we weren't terrible in there. We had, you look at the the way the game was played. And they kicked 4 goals for the game. Wasn't a problem for us.
You mentioned there were a couple of areas that you still would like to improve on. What would they be?
They're things that I don't want to tell our opposition about, but they're things that we're just continually working on behind the scenes, and there were some things that we didn't do well last week in terms of ball use that we improved this week, but don't really want to go too much into the specifics of it. Thanks. Okay. Thanks.